Our time to talk business with our partners 2 Degrees. Garth's here from Business Desk to talk about the gentailers, the 4 gentailers. Forsyth Barr is saying actually they're probably not worth as much as we think they currently are.
Because of political risk, because there's too much burley in the water. We're 12 months out from an election probably, right? And you've got parties on one side sort of saying, oh, well, maybe a bit more of the renewables. You've got NZ First in the mix there saying, hey, look, maybe we should still think about breaking these things up. And they're saying this is probably the most amount of uncertainty hanging over those big power companies
100%.
since 2013 election, when Labor and the Greens were saying we needed NZ Power, which is going to be like a single buyer of power. And that is going to cramp the value of these companies. So they've just pulled the values, the target prices back 2 to 4% in some cases, saying... Look,
unsurprising.
And the effect of that might mean a bit of uncertainty about, capital allocations and stuff, spending and building more stuff.
Totally.
Which is completely opposite what old Nicola Willis and Watts were saying about, oh, come and bring us your plans and we'll think about backing them. It's like, well, okay, except will Shane Jones stamp all over them? Is that a bargaining chip? Or is that actually a firm intention on their behalf?
100%. This is the problem when you get the government involved in the market.
Well, but they are.
Yeah,
There's no denying it, right?
No, they're donkey deep. Well, we're all halfway donkey deep in these companies, aren't we? Hey, we got card spending data from ANZ yesterday. We also had the truckometer.
Yes.
Or the truckometer.
Truckometer, I like, yeah.
And we're seeing, I know it's not great news, but it's good news.
Shifting out of first gear, but it's a pretty flat road, would be my analysis of those numbers there. You've got, so you've got the light traffic index, which was up about 0.2, about 3.2 year on year, so sort of just pacing ahead of inflation really. But that has been an indicator or somewhat predictive of where GDP goes, not to 3.2, but the trend line. You've got the card spending that said durables were pretty strong. That's the part of the market that's pet shops, apparently. We're all flashing the cash at pet shops. Second-hand stores still doing a brisk trade. Maybe it's just the thrifting thing. And pharmacies, I guess we've just come out of winter. But, a real lift there, I think, about 6.3% year on year. So some signs, some momentum there in spending.
Because when your durables does well, which it's the fastest growing one, that's a sign that people are starting to...
So they say. But against that you have the reserve...
Can you not be a bit more excited, Garth?
All right, thrilled. Reserve Bank survey of 2-year expectations for inflation said, look, she's about flat, which generally indicates that demand's still a bit soft, which probably puts a bit of pressure on to say, yep, another OCR cut would be a good idea, but it does indicate that demand is soft, that people are thinking, hey, things aren't going to go gangbusters next year.
Which is good news that we're getting the OCR cut, hopefully, but bad news of why.
Yeah.
Now, Meta is about to lose its top AI guy. Why? Where's he going?
Well,
she going?
It is he, yes, Jan LeCun, and this is the Financial Times just reporting today, big exclusive splash there, that one of the pioneers of modern AI may be about to quit Meta and go off and run his own thing. Various reasons about why this is. On the one hand, he's been basically put under reporting to some 28-year-old whiz kid called Alexander Wang, who he possibly doesn't agree with, doesn't like being under Wang. And suggestions also that he's a little bit at odds with the Meta's plan to roll out lots of large language models really fast. And he's saying, look, these things basically are useful, but they'll never be able to reason and plan like humans, and there has to be a fundamentally different way of doing AI, my way. So he's off to do that, potentially. Neither of the Meta nor LeCun are commenting on this. This is all just, chat on the sides.
Right.
But, we'll see. Meta's prices dipped down a little bit on that.
Those kind of AI announcements right now are like, crack cocaine for the markets,
absolutely, yeah. The Meta price hasn't dropped anywhere near as much as it did last week when they all took a bath, but it has dipped just a wee bit in trading today.
Garth, brilliant. Always good to see you. Thank you, Garth Bray from Business Desk. That's thanks to our partners 2 Degrees.